Here we are. We're live. Get my set scoot in here. Okay. Here we go. Filling the screen up. Trying to, at least. How are y'all doing? I see we got a person here. Don't be shy. Say hello. We'll just kind of get things situated while folks are getting ready. I hope y'all are having a good new moon. Definitely a very auspicious evening. Put my phone there. It is the new moon in Libra. Hey, Goog. Hey, Angel. Welcome. New moon in Libra. Pluto is going direct again. So we're heading back through the underworld. We ain't stuck in the bog no more. We're plowing forward into uncharted territories starting today. So yeah, it's perfect timing for the spooky season. Hi, Patrick. All right, let me get my oracle situated. I know y'all know this, but for the folks watching later, I'm arcieoracola. I'm the OraCola. I'm going to be sitting down with y'all here live on October 6th, 2021 on the YouTubes for about an hour, and I'm going to be answering questions from folks watching, and whatever question you have about your life, how you can take action to create something new or manifest a thing. If you need a sign, I'm here to give it to you. So all you got to do is type your question in the chat and then tell me what oracle you want, because I got a few oracles to choose from. They're all listed conveniently down in the description, so you can always read them. But for those of y'all regulars who are here, of course you know about them. I will go through them, though, because hopefully in a year, maybe less, there will be lots of folks watching this stuff like after the fact, because that's when I will have blown up again. Because, you know, I blew up for a bit and then I kind of like went on and down. And then I'm like, I'm going to try to blow up again. No, I'm not going to try. I'm going to blow up again. And y'all are here to help. And y'all are here first. So y'all can say, I was here first. There's a whole lot of cachet in being one of the first people on a hot new thing, even though this is a hot new old thing. But y'all know what I mean. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Let's see here. I think I got, oh, there's the other thing. I knew I had a bunch more oracles hanging out somewhere over here. All right, let me get myself situated. Okay. So, the oracles that we have for your pleasure this evening are, of course, the original arcieola OraCola deck, which is my personal deck that I made, and I have always used it for the OraCola, even the one back about 10 years ago on cable access. So you can choose that one. It is just the major arcana plus one card for each of the suits. So it's not the full 72, but it gets the point across just fine. The next one is fun. If you just don't know exactly what you're looking for, but you want some general advice, the old hat of self-care is always a great choice. Very shiny, sparkly, happy, shiny, happy, happy hat. And that'll just give you an idea of what you can focus on to bring about more self-healing or whatever, happiness. Speaking of happiness, this thing is not happy. This is the magic hate ball. And this will usually give you an answer that's very snarky and not very helpful. But if you are feeling like you want to be a glutton for punishment, you can always choose the magic hate ball. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we got our essential oil deck. This one's fun if you want to know what you want to smell like or what you should be smelling or anything to do with the plant kingdom. This is a good oracle. And then, let's see, we got our two ones that require a little bit more thought on your part. We have the Pornacle, which is this lovely tome here. And this will give you an erotic interpretation to your question. And all you need to do is give me the name Pornacle and then give me a number between 1 and 755. Again, that is a number between 1 and 755. If you choose the Pornacle Oracle, do not forget the number, because I'm starting to lose my patience and I think I might have to like punish the people who don't give me the number at first, especially if they're regulars who should know better. And I might have to choose for them. So yeah, don't make me come up with a new like extra step, because I will. You know, I saw today at the dollar store these cheap little plastic bingo toys where you could put a number in there, and you could have a tiny, and it's like this big. It's like a bingo set. It's cheap as hell. It would not last. It would be terrible. And it don't even have enough numbers, but don't make me come up with a system like that. Oh, Googaloo, you're excited for the punishments. Well, don't tempt me, honey. Don't tempt me, because I will make you hurt. Totally make you hurt, because that's my job. You know, I'm the channel. I'm the conduit from the universe. The universe don't fuck around. The universe is like, get your shit together, bitch. Get it together. Okay. Hold on, Angel. Hold on. I'll get to you in a second. I got to go through the last oracle, which is the Revelation Oracle. So this one is the most complicated. However, I think it reaps the most spiritual rewards, because you have to really think about what it means. So this one means you need to choose the Revelation Oracle, pick a number between 1 and 22. That's the first step. And when I acknowledge your question, I will go to that chapter in the book of Revelation in the King James Version of the Holy Bible. Don't look it up ahead of time and try to cheat. Just let it be. Just pick a number, first one that comes to your head, between 1 and 22. And then when I ask you for another range of numbers, because it'll depend on how many verses are in the chapter. See, there's like stuff happening with that shit. So listen, pay attention. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't go take a smoke break. Just like pay attention. And then I will tell you another range. And then you give me another number. First one that comes to your head. Don't cheat. Don't you fucking cheat, bitch. Don't you fucking cheat. And then I will tell you, I will read the verse from the book of Revelation of the King James Version of the Bible. And that will be your oracle. So those are your oracles to choose from. I think I covered them all. I think. And yeah, so that is what we're going to be doing for the next like 52 minutes or so. Of course, we have to, before we start reading the oracles, do the invocation, do the prayer, do the smudging, do the ringing of the bell, all the things, all the rituals, because you know what? It's about the ritual. It's always about the ritual. It's not the same if you just kind of like do it. You have to like put your focus and intention to it. That's how you get on the right side of the matrix to like start manifesting shit, is if you got to put yourself in the right frame of mind, you know? Hi, Ro. Thank you. That's so sweet. Okay. All right. So we're going to set the stage. If you got your own little ritual that you do, and I hope by this time all you regulars have one, because obviously I've been doing this for a few months now and y'all been hanging on with me that whole time. So hopefully y'all have some of your own rituals that you can also do. So let me wet my whistle. Okay. Oh, let's see. What are we going to do now? We're going to burn the sacred wood. Let's burn the sacred wood. And we're just going to invite the universe into our space with some pleasant smells that they have provided for us on this earth. No, they are not indigenous to Texas. I bought them at the White Lady Witch Shop. I know that some folks don't think it's appropriate to burn it, but I already own it, so I'm going to use it up. Okay. All right. It smells so nice. It smells so nice. All right. And then we're going to just tinkle the bell, ring the bell for universe just to kind of clear the air and the energies and the sound waves, kind of push out any bad things that might be trying to hover around. And then we're going to do our new little cleansing thing. I got myself one of them UV light things that you're supposed to put over your cell phone and your computer keyboard, all the shit you can't spray water on. So we're just gonna, get the MRSA and the influenza and all them things out of the air. Yeah, okay. So we've cleared our viral load and our bacterial load, and we're gonna spray our rich bitch witch spray. And that is my invitation to y'all to, if you are enjoying yourself this evening and you would like to tip me and have that money glorify the universe, then please don't be afraid. I welcome all donations, large or small. You can send it to Venmo or you can send it to PayPal. There's 2 ways to make it happen for you. I'm not saying you got to. I do this for free, but sometimes it's real nice to give back when the universe gives to you. So think about it as giving back. So you can always donate via Venmo or PayPal. It's arcieocola, ARCIECOLA. All donations are greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance. All right. Push out the jive and bring in the funk. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay, so we have a question out of the gate from Angel. Pornacle number 88. Oh, double Oro infinity. Is it the infinity? Yeah, infinity. Ouroboros is round. Infinity is the 8. I love 8s. 8's my favorite number. I don't know why. I've always felt affinity to number 8. So let's see what the Pornacle says. And you didn't ask a question, so I'm assuming it's a private inquiry, which is fun. I can do that. It's more fun if we know what you want to know about. But if you just want to see a dirty picture, okay. Ooh, this one's not very good. I don't know if this is quite what you were looking for. This one is, he's using his sword to penetrate her vagina-ish area. And I mean, she don't look mad about it. She's like, oh, don't do that with your sword. But it doesn't seem particularly comfortable on the woman's side. And the man's dick isn't even hard. I don't even see the dick. Now, get me. I know that the sword is supposed to be representing the dick, but this is totally anatomically incorrect. So I don't know what this means for you, but that is your answer. Good luck with that shit. Hi, PNG. No, you did not miss nothing. And if you did miss it, you can always rewatch it. That's the glory about this show. You watch it live, you have a good time with it, and then later you think, man, what did the OraCola say about my question? Because I was kind of like drinking it up or smoking it up or maybe just not in the right frame of mind to listen. I was doing the dishes, whatever. And you want to go back and think about what the OraCola said to you. And really, it's the universe talking to you. So you can always replay that whole thing. Just go back and watch it. YouTube automatically tapes it. That's the nice thing about doing this on YouTube, aside from doing it on Twitch, which I used to do for Poo Poo Platter. I used to do it on Twitch, and it was fine, but I had to record it and then upload it. So it took extra time. The nice thing about YouTube, just doing it straight, is that it'll just record it, boom, all the chat's recorded, everything's done, and I don't have to think about it after the fact. And that, let me tell you, for anybody who is scatterbrained yet creative, thinking about it after the fact, the next step, that's so hard. So yeah, this is why we do it on this platform. So it's lovely. You can go back and rewatch it, and you can share it with your friends, and you can laugh about it, and you can share it on the socials, and you can do all kind of lovely things with it. And while you're there, subscribe if you haven't, and then hit the like button. And then if you want to, which is even better, like the video. Just hit the thumbs up on it, and then leave a comment. Tell me what you thought. Tell me anything you want to say. Just, engage with it. Now, don't get too crazy with engagement. We want to allow folks to enter the water with us, as the thing catches on, because it will. But yeah, go ahead and do them things if you haven't. It's a very simple thing, and it really helps so much. So much appreciated. All right, back to the shit. Oh, yeah, you can go back. Good. We have been having car trouble. Oh, no. Oh, we got trouble in Car City. All right. What guidance can the tarot provide us for our cars? Oh, multiple cars. That sucks. I personally do not have a car, and I have never had it. I lie. I have been the owner of a car, but I have not driven one in a very long time. And I choose not to because I am a very distracted person in general. And if I'm behind the wheel of an automobile, it's usually not good for everybody else in the world. So there, I'm doing my part with that. I'm just taking myself out of that equation. And also just trying to manifest being rich enough to hire a driver. That's really what I'm trying to get to. In the meantime, I got to bicycle it around or bus it around or Uber it around or whatever everybody's doing, beg a ride around. That's fine. I've adjusted. So let's see. Let's see what the tarot says, how you can handle this spate of car trouble. Sir, oh no. So the devil. So this tells me that this is going to be a difficult situation. And you can approach it one of two ways. You can meet the devil head on and say, all right, bitch, I see what you're throwing in my path. And I can meet you because I'm smart. And I won't be tempted to self-destruct or make a big mistake just because you're the one waving your devil fork in my face. So yeah, I would say think about the car trouble in broader terms. Like, is there a history to this car? Has it had trouble before? Is it a new trouble? Is it a trouble caused by a wreck, for example? Is it a lemon? There's a lot of ways to think about it, but I would say think about it as if the devil is trying your patience. How are you going to defeat the devil in this case? And maybe you defeat the devil in a very interesting and unique way that he doesn't see coming. I don't know the exact particulars, but that I think is the direction you need to go with your thinking. So, sorry, good luck. I mean, here's the thing. You don't want to keep employing the devil in your sphere. So if the devil is trying to get to you through your cars, then I don't know, maybe there's like a different car in your future, or you need to think about transportation in a different way, or even just go to a different mechanic. Maybe the one you've got is a shitty mechanic and you just need a different one. So anyway, good luck. All right. Anybody else have a question? I'm going to scroll up here, recheck things. Excuse me. Oh, there's one. PNG. Tarot, please. A birthday reading for my dad. He will be 80 on Friday. Well, happy birthday, PNG's dad. 80 years. Wow, that's a long time to be on the earth. I'm more than halfway through that journey, but hopefully I will live at least that long. And that's what we can hope for, is that we'll live long and healthy and have lots of experiences and enjoy everything that we can, right? That's the goal. That's what we're trying to do out here. We're not trying to hurt people. We're not trying to hurt ourselves. We're just trying to live a good life, All right. PNG Dad. birthday. This one. Oh, strength. That's good. So, yeah, I think just keep on keeping on. Strong and resilient and able to take whatever's coming. It's not necessarily a bad thing that's coming. It's just, when you're 80, it's hard. Things are not quite as easy as they used to be. But also just the strength, be strong. So I think that's a good one. And I hope your dad has an amazing birthday. Happy birthday. Yes, strength. Maybe maybe your dad would pick up like lifting weights or something. Maybe just get some kettlebell or some simple little dumbbells, or maybe something to be like more healthy, but also just, be a strong person, be strong in mind, be, strong in your morality, all of that. All right. Yeah, live to 100. Heck yeah, that's the thing. It's all about the attitude. If you want to live, you can hang on. You can fucking hang on. If that's what you want to manifest and you really want it with all your heart, you can really make it happen. Now, I'm not saying that folks that die early are not able to manifest that. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they may have other things that they're trying to manifest in their life. And living might not be one of them. So that's all. Okay. We're about 9:22 here on this lovely new moon. I hope all y'all did some kind of little new moon ritual, because it's always good to kind of reset yourself with the lunar cycle and refocus on some intentions and just kind of get yourself in the right frame of mind for the next 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks, however, you can divide it up into new moon, full moon, or you can just do new moon, you can just do full moon, whatever you want, because that's your journey, right? Your journey. Okay. Well, should I sip some tea? Would y'all like to sip some tea? I put a few more tea leaves in the pot this week. We'll see what the universe has in store for us. All right, I'm feeling this one. Oh, strikes. Strikes. Now, you won't be hearing a whole lot about this on the mainstream media, because it is not in their best interest to display any kind of evidence of civil unrest or worker unrest in this country. They have a very narrow frame of narrative that they're trying to push right now. And yes, so they're definitely not promoting this. However, I do believe that all the Hollywood workers, except like the actors, like all the behind the scenes folks, the grip, what I can't remember. It's like a long acronym. All them, I think, have voted to strike. And also, I heard Nabisco workers is on strike. Like, there's a lot of strikes going on right now. Worker strikes, not just in this country, in other countries. A lot of folks are very disgruntled with their working conditions, and they are very much wanting everybody who is in control of their working conditions to know about it. So I would just look on the back pages of well, you can't look on the back page of the newspaper anymore because it doesn't exist, right? They've created the only front page that you're allowed to see, and any other story you're going to have to really dig for. But I would just, in the next few weeks, keep an eye out for some labor dispute union strike info to be filtering in under the surface, because that, my friends, is going to be a very important thing if it actually goes on and on and on. So yeah, All right, there's my T on the strikes. I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying keep your eyes on that. All right. Patrick, is the Facebook whistleblower a phony plant? Of course. Of course. Good God. There is no such whistleblower that ever went on national television. Usually they get thrown in jail or have to leave the country. I mean, really. This looks all rolled out. Let's see what the hate ball says. Let's see. Oh, you can do it. She says, ask again later. Okay. She is very non-committal here, which means she definitely works for Facebook or the military-industrial complex, which probably is running Facebook, because think of all the intelligence. Trying to get a good angle there. Well, hopefully you saw it. So ask again later. My opinion is that it is a very orchestrated kind of thing. It went on Sunday night on 60 Minutes. Come on, that's prime time. That's when everybody's going out. Good Lord. Okay. Road, guidance for ACL weekend coming up, Revelations 14 and 6. Well, you're just confident there's at least 6 verses. Okay. 14 and 6. Oh. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people. So yeah, this is the anticipatory. So there's going to be some kind of announcement that's going to be important. Now, the important part of the announcement's later, but just it's more of like ACL this weekend, just be on alert. If they come up over the speaker and are like, there's an active shooter, run, you better fucking run, bitch. You better fucking run. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I would just say pay attention to your surroundings, because there's going to be divine guidance there. You just got to look for the signs. So there's my answer. I'm sure it won't be nothing. They say it's supposed to be hot this weekend, so bring your sunscreen. Bring whatever you can bring to fill up for water. I know they don't let you bring much in, but yeah, prepare yourself. There will be an announcement. Oh, dum dum dum. Okay. Googaloo, I'm looking for a simple, effective home remedy for sinus issues. Pornacle 202. Okay, so I know for my perspective, activity helps the sinuses drain. I think it's because the blood vessels get going. I don't know about all the science, but anyway, 202, is that it? Yeah, okay. What kind of activity should you be doing to clear out them pipes? Survey says, oh, okay. This one's very densely illustrated. I think it just means that you need to get it on. And this is a very vanilla scene, except for the voyeur there. Like somebody's watching. But yeah, this is just some folks getting it on in the garden. They're probably both with other folks, so it's very, on the down low. This makes it very exciting. I'm not suggesting you cheat on your partner if you have one, but you know what I mean. Maybe go to the woods and do it or something like that. Do it outside. But yeah, if your allergies are bothering you, making your sinuses bad, that might be a bad idea. So I don't know. I would just say make it spicy. Whatever you do. Good luck. Yeah. Public sex. That's something that you don't hear about people getting busted for that a whole lot no more. Is it because everybody's got a camera with them now? Don't you think that maybe in the past there was more public sex, because even if you come across it, what could you do? I mean, you could just be like, oh shit, and then go the other way, and then just like forget about it, or have a funny story to tell your friends. I mean, of course, if it's law enforcement, they're there to catch you. But yeah, public sex. I have not seen a whole lot of that. And I think it's because there's cameras everywhere. Maybe I'm just not looking on the right websites, but or maybe I'm not looking at the right YouTube or whatever. I mean, anyway, public sex. Oh, speaking of public and internet, let's see if we got any questions on our social medias. I don't see any on that particular platform. Let's see if there's any on this platform. Maybe. Yes, indeed. Our good friend Megatex, hi Megatex, is putting in a question on the old Insta. Let's see. What do I need to know about the road ahead in terms of finances? Okay, Megatex. Financial advice from the tarot. Always fun. Financial times right now are really, really interesting, because I know y'all have noticed that all the prices are going up and there's less selection. Those are evident. If you just go to the grocery store, or even if you just order your shit online, you don't always get what you want. You don't always have access to the things that you have become accustomed to being accessed to. Now, that's not to say we're in any kind of crazy shortage now, but there's little titterings online that things might not be so rosy in the near future. They are trying to get us prepared for that, I think, with the talk about, hyping up the winter pandemic, and then also the whole like oil pipeline thing, and then we have the whole ship issue and all the ports, and then there are not enough truck drivers, and exactly, Patrick, a psyop to get us used to less and less. So not only is it less and less, it's much more expensive than it was. So I don't know if we've been underpaying, but we're definitely paying more now. So for you, in your situation, I don't know what it is, but as you'll be watching this later, probably this is what the tarot wants you to look at. Oh, cups. Okay. So I would say think about your emotions when you're making your financial decisions, and not your surface emotions. Think about what's going to really ultimately make you happy in the long term, not in the short term. So you might find that you want to make some changes in how you spend money to fulfill you in ways that you have been denying yourself. Or you might find that certain things that you've been spending on that you thought gave you pleasure or fulfillment suddenly don't. And you just have to get in touch with that. So I would say sit down with your budget and really do that whole Marie Kondo thing. Does this spark joy? No, nobody wants to have joy in their air conditioning bill. But is it okay for you? Here's what you need to find. You need to find your balance. What are you willing to go without? And what are you definitely going to keep in your life? And find a good balance for that. So if you have difficulties in your finances, you're going to have to make some choices. Go with your heart on what those choices ought to be. Okay. So, all right. Let me go back here and we got ACL. We got the porn sinus. Jake. Hi, Jake. General advice for my family's move to Germany in November. What? Wow. Does that mean you're moving to Germany or just your family? Interesting. Well, I don't know nothing about Germany because I ain't been there, but it seems like it sometimes can be a nice place to live. Maybe not in the recent past. it could have been dicey before now. Had a lot of wars in there. But yeah, I would like to go to Oktoberfest sometime and have a few steins of beer and just check shit out. Drive on the autobahn. I don't know, what do people in Germany do? Eat schnitzel? I don't know. Ah, okay. Oh my God, you and your husband, your 3 dogs are moving to Germany. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so happy for y'all to be making a move, but I'm sad that you're not going to be in the States. But you know what? You can always watch me on YouTube, at least until I get censored. So, oh my God, yes, I would love to. Well, we'll just kind of wait till the shit stops going on. But yeah, let's see what the universe says about your move. And 3 elderly dogs, that's tough. I don't know what kind of weird quarantine laws they have in Germany, but I know moving animals overseas is really difficult. But, I had a friend move 3 extremely elderly cats cross country all the way up to Alaska from Texas. Not just Alaska, but like an island in Alaska. And they had to like drive and then get on a little plane and just have to do a lot of different steps, plus, all that. And the cats were fine and they lived out their lives until they died naturally. So it is not impossible. It just, you might need to like think of different things about how to keep them happy. Okay. Maybe go to the vet and get the pills, if you know what I mean. Okay. Paradox family move. Judgment. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So this is going to be a crucible kind of thing. It's going to be a decisive moment in your journey together as a family. Now, it's not to say that it's going to go bad or good, but that you are going to have to be making some choices on this part of your journey, but that's okay. You signed up to do it. You need to use your a balance of your intellect, logic, and also your emotional needs, and try to find the best choice for everybody. But know that you're going to have to make some difficult and possibly wonderful decisions. I mean, you might get there and get some amazing offers and some choices that you never would have dreamed of. But even if it's something really good, it can still throw you for a loop. You know what I mean? Like if you won the lottery, you would just like, what the hell? What now? What the hell now? Right? So whether the choice is a difficult choice or an easy choice, you're going to have to make some firm decisions and stick by them and just do your best to stay on the up and up and make the best choices for yourself. So yeah, of course. Oh, you're so sweet. Yes. Well, hopefully one day we can meet in Germany or some other place and we'll just have a good time no matter what. So good luck on your journey. You said you're moving in. When did you say you were moving? Let's see. When are you moving? Like soonish? Laterish? I don't know. Moving overseas seems difficult. It seems like that's a difficult road. I've known a few people who've done it. It's a lot of work. Yep. Judgment and choices. Always. And you can't be afraid of them. You can't just like go into this kind of thing thinking, la, 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 you will be wonderful. No, it's a big life step. You got to like really get in there and figure it out. Yeah. November 8th, coming up. A month and 2 days. Well, enjoy your time in stateside as much as you can. You'll probably be doing a lot of preparations and all that. But good luck, and hopefully you'll be back online to tell us how it all is working out. So yeah, we'll keep in touch on the YouTubes. Shall we sip some more tea, you guys? I don't think there's another question, but the government's paying. That's the best part. If you don't have to pay for it and you get an offer to move overseas and you don't have any particular reason why you can't, then fucking do it. That's what I say. Shit, you can go down here, and at least in Germany, you got options. You can get away in some places. You try to sneak across the border to Sweden or Finland or someplace. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one's fun. Okay. Fashion roasts. So there's this guy online. I don't want to say guy. I don't know how they identify, but this person online who is hysterical, and I cannot remember their name. I'm so sorry, I should have written it down. But I've also seen other people do the same thing. It's not just this one person. It's just like this one is the first one that comes to mind. Fashion roast. So what they do is they watch red carpet coverage, fashion show coverage, any kind of coverage dealing with fashion, and then shit all over every single thing they see except for like one or two that they love. And I fucking live for it. It's hysterical. It's so much fun. If you want to like do some stupid thing and you don't have to be doing dishes, you can actually sit and watch because you need to like look at what they're looking at. You know what I mean? And it's not that these people are just randos off the street. They obviously have some kind of knowledge since they know about certain designers and how they do things and like texture. They have education. I would not say they're experts, but they have pretty good followings on YouTube. There's a few different channels. Just look it up. But it's so funny because these are all the things that everybody's really thinking when they're looking at fashion that people wear on the red carpet or to something. And I say people, I mean like celebrities, like those people. Yeah, there's a lot of entertainment, mindless entertainment in this genre on YouTube, and I give it 2 thumbs up, 100%. So yeah, if you want some mindless thing to do, if you're really hungover in the morning, or if you got one of them days where you're just upset and you want to watch fashion roasts, that's a good way to spend a lot of time in bed. Promise. Don't ask me how I know. I just know. Okay. Do we have any other questions from the folks who are watching? Ooh, Googaloo, you just swallowed a whole cough drop. What's going to happen to me? Well, hopefully you don't choke to death. That is my wish for you. But Revelations chapter 17, you did not say what exactly was in that cough drop. I'm only going to assume that it was proper over the counter and not one of them wacky tobacco kinds, because that can be dangerous. If you swallow one that's got too much of that stuff in it, you have a rough couple of days. Don't ask me how I know that. Okay, 17, but you need to give me a number between 1 and 18. 1 and 18. 1 and 18. 1 and 18. I need a number between 1 and 18. Ricola. Ricola. I've only had Ricola brand, I think 1 or 2 times, because usually I buy generic, whatever the store brand is. But I don't think there's anything bad in there. As long as you didn't choke on it while it was going down, it'll probably just like dissolve and just be fine. But let's see what verse 3 says. Ew, gross. Can you imagine if your poop smelled like cough drops? That'd be weird. Because some cough drops just smell bad. Okay. This is a long one. Here you go. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Oh, you have partaken of some elixir that should not have been partaken of, because it is wicked, wicked, wicked. You wicked person, swallowing that load of cough drop. So perhaps you should pray and ask forgiveness for swallowing the cough drop and promise to never do it again, because obviously it's enriching people. You bought it from Ricola. Who owns Ricola? Like, what is that? Is it still a small independent business, or has it been bought out by some giant corporate conglomerate that's evil to the core, and you're just supporting them with you're sucking on their thing. You're just sucking on their shit and you're supporting them because you bought that. Think about it like that. Okay. We have about 15 more minutes left in the show this evening. I would look. See, there's the universe giving me a sign. Don't swallow the corporate shit. Don't swallow the corporate shit. It is wrong. It's there to enslave you. It's there to rob you. It's there to take everything that you hold dear, because it doesn't care, because it's not an actual person. It is an AI that has been let loose upon the earth by Satan, their self, to make you have a bad time here. So yeah, what are we drinking tonight? I am drinking Topo Chico and lemon, straight up lemon, and a little bit of vodka. Just a little. Just to give it a little kick. You know what I mean? And yes, I was swallowing the Satan right there. Swallowing it up. We all have to swallow it. We're buying corporate things all the time, putting them in our mouth, shitting them out, putting it in, shitting it out. That is how the man has set up this life for us. How can we navigate through this maze of temptation and vice and no good? How can we make ourselves better? That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the trick. How can you get through life not needing to use the social media, not needing to make the mac and cheese that's in the box? Like, how can we do this? And the man makes it hard. Like, you cannot live, unless you're very wealthy, on just things that have been made by hand. It's not possible. It's not possible, and it's set up to be against you. But it doesn't mean you can't try to do the best you can. So yeah, maybe you might not buy the cough drops. You might opt for some other remedy. But in the end, you just got to do the best you can. Best you can. All right. Who's got a question? I know there's another question out there. It's a new moon. Don't tell me there's no question out there, because it's that wonderful time of the year when everything's getting kind of fally. All the leaves are falling off and the days are getting shorter and things are cooling down and just kind of slowing down and getting a little bit more cozy and turning inward a little bit. And perhaps it's a good time for you to reflect on something you would like to change, or something that you would like to explore, or something that you would like to learn. And that is what the OraCola is here to help you do. Figure out what that thing is. Let you get in touch with a new side of yourself. Let you try a new thing. That is what I'm here to do. So if you have a question for the OraCola, put that thing in the chat right now. How to self-care. Wonderful. We love the how to self-care. Remember a couple weeks ago when it just kept spitting out masturbation? I hope everybody followed that assignment and did a little self-care of the masturbatory variety, because that can be some of the best self-care, to be honest. Okay, let's see. La 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 la. What shall we get? Brush your teeth. Okay, so oral hygiene is the elixir of the day. So maybe treat yourself to a new toothbrush. Maybe try a different toothpaste. Try a different flossing system. If you've been eyeing one of them water picks or one of them electric toothbrushes, maybe splurge on it. Get it for yourself. Try a new way to get them pearly whites extra pearly white. That's your oracle. That is always a good advice. If anybody out there is like, that's a bad oracle, wrong. You have bad breath. Brush them teeth, bitch. Oh, Prince. Oh, hi, Prince. You did come very late. We only have about 10 more minutes left in the show, which means as your penance, the OraCola and the universe command you to rewatch the show on YouTube after it's over. Rewatch it. And don't forget to like it, thumbs up it, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. See, just because you're late doesn't mean you can't participate. If you're late, don't mean you can't participate. No, that was clumsy. I think there's a better way to say it. If you're late, you can still participate. Participate even if you're late. I don't know. I'm not a rapper, so yes, all of you. Not just Prance, but Prance especially. Prance, if I don't see a comment and a like, thumbs up on this video replay by tomorrow, I'm going to be very upset with you. And the universe is going to be more upset with you. Just keep that in mind. Who's got a question? We got 9 more minutes left in the show. Oh, we got one. Tarot. Should I market my business more, or will the extra workload just stress me out? Ooh, that's a good one. That's the tough thing about when you're talking about business. If you got your own business, your own creative thing, you've got to find a balance between how much is too much and how much is going to burn you out. And that is a tough tightrope to stay on, let me tell you. I've been trying to figure that balance out for quite a while, and I don't know if I've quite achieved it. I think I've erred too much on the not stress part and not enough on the work on it part. But hopefully that will change. See what I did there? I went from hedging my bet to like going all in. And I think that's what the universe wants us to do most of the time, with some discernment. Going all in with discernment. That's what the universe wants us to do. Okay. Here we go. Tarot. Oh, the sun. Okay, this is good. So this, I think, means you should really go for it. And don't worry about the burnout, except you should just wear your sunscreen, wear your hat, wear your long sleeves. Make sure you take breaks in the shade. Make sure you drink lots of water. But ultimately, I think this is a good sign. So just with precautions, make sure that you are not overdoing it. But yes, don't worry about burnout before it happens. Just go into it full-hearted. Just go into it. And if you start to feel a little sizzle, mitigate the sizzle. Know what I mean? Yeah. Step in the shade if you need to. Get a drink of water if you need to. Whatever it takes. But yeah, go for it. It's a good sign. Good luck. Goog. All right. Got how many more minutes? 6 more minutes. Who's got a question? Anybody? Anybody got a question? I'll take a sip. Oh, yeah. That's good. Oh, yeah. 33333. I know you're making a face, but I can't remember what it is right now. So lots of butts. It's a bunch of butts. Butts in a row. Oh, it's hearts. Okay. Lots of heart. I see. Oh, okay. They look kind of like ice cream cones, but instead of like ice cream, it's like 2 butts, like a butt cheek up there. Yeah, it looks like butts. It's a butt bouquet. Perfect. Will my dog stop licking his ankles? Hat of self care. Well, that's a difficult one because you can't make your dog do it. Your dog, you can't stop a dog from doing what it's going to do. Let's see what it says. Maybe there's a self care you can do to soothe yourself while you watch your dog lick himself. Laugh. Oh, that's perfect. You just need to laugh about it. Sorry, your dog's having trouble. Just make him laugh. Just to distract him, maybe. Just make him happy with some other thing. Take his mind off of it. I know he's not probably good with stand-up, but there's something you can do to make him happy. So make your dog smile. Make yourself smile. Take your minds off the licking and just redirect the energy into something a little bit more jovial. Yeah. Oh, yeah, bird's eye view of a busty femme. That works. That'll work. Okay. Well, we only got 4 more minutes left, so I'm just going to go ahead and sip one more tea. One more sip of tea here. Don't forget, I'll be here next Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Same as always. Don't forget, you can tell your friends that I exist, and you can direct them to my show. They're always on YouTube after. Spread the love, y'all. Spread the love. Okay. Oh, this is a juicy one. Russell Brand. Okay, so I don't know if y'all been watching, but Russell Brand has started a YouTube channel. Now, I'm not saying he's not some disinformation agent out to skew the narrative in a particular way, but he has had this string of current event commentary videos that he's put up on YouTube that are anywhere from like 8 to 15 minutes long, where he discusses a topic. Not unlike what I do with the tea, but he goes more in depth and shows articles and whatever. Now, it's Russell Brand. And of course, he's hanging out in wherever he is in England, if he's there, I don't know, with his family. And you can see a wood pile in the back, and he's just like chilling in his t-shirt or whatever, being Russell Brand. But he's not necessarily uninteresting to watch. And he's having a lot of things that he's talking about that are very intriguing. And he has a good perspective on a lot of it. So I recommend tuning into some Russell Brand content. This is not some celebrity that I ever in a million years thought I would ever pay attention to in my life. However, the man has some interesting things to say, and I'm always interested in other people's perspectives. He is a comedian, so of course he tries to make things humorous as he explains them. He doesn't shill a bunch of shit like a lot of people do. He does plug his own, meditation things, and he does plug his other channels, but he's not like selling products while he's talking. And he recognizes that he's in a very privileged position, but he so far has been able to talk about a lot of things that other people have not been able to talk about. And I think it's one of two things. It's either because he's part of the man's machine and he's there to do some nefarious deeds, some disinfo, like I said, or his accent is so thick the algorithms can't fucking figure out what he's saying, and therefore he's able to get away with it. So, yeah. I don't know which of the two it is, but in any case, it's always a fun 10, 15 minutes of info, and you might learn something interesting. So Russell Brand YouTube channel, give it the thumbs up right now. If you haven't checked it out, why not? Why the fuck not? We ain't got nothing else to do except wait for the fucking apocalypse to keep marching on toward the horizon. So enjoy it while you can, y'all. Okay, we have come to the end of our evening here on the OraCola, and I want to thank all of you so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all, even Prance, who showed up late. It's okay. We all do it. I did it one time too. Yes. And I love y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful new moon, and the rest of the week treats you right, and you have a good whatever needs to happen to you. And if something not so good happens, it's something that you can get through. And yeah, Let's all hold a good high vibration because that's how we manifest what we want in this world. Hold the high vibration, take the high road, don't sink to the low road. Be clear of purpose and love one another. That's what we should do. 100%. Love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.